And we're back here at the kitchen. I'm super excited because we are going to be doing dumplings in here. Now there's two different types of dumplings we're going to be making. One of them, of course, is going to be with pork. The other one is going to be tofu for the vegetarians. So now that we have all of our chopped ingredients, our cabbage, our scallions, our ginger, our garlic, we're gonna be adding our oyster sauce, our sriracha or sambal sauce, our sugar, our rice wine vinegar, and our soy sauce. All right, and from here, we're gonna take a spoon and we're just gonna mix it all together really well. Mixing, really pushing down all the ingredients and smashing it into each other. Don't be afraid to take your time and mix this. The more it's mixed, the better it's going to be. We're going to put this on the side, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to start rolling this out. While this is sitting, let's make the vegetarian option. When we're making our vegetarian option, it's going to be very simple. We're going to be using a food processor, which is going to do a lot of chopping. But of course, we have to help the food processor out a little bit before. By making it smaller, it's going to be easier. It's also going to be more uniform. You're not going to have big chunks and little chunks. So we're going to chop everything down just a little bit. So our ginger. We're not going to food process to creaminess. We're just going to chop this up a little bit. We're going to add in our cabbage. Beautiful. And then, of course, we're going to be adding our spices. Again, oyster sauce, sriracha, soy sauce, sugar, and rice wine vinegar. Now, we're going to add in a little bit of pinch of salt on this, because the tofu is still a little bland and we want to add a little bit more salt and flavor. And now, we're not going to puree this, just chopping. Alright, so we have our two mixtures and now it's time to start making some more dumplings. I'm going to show you some really simple ways, nothing too intricate or crazy. This is something that kids can do, and I think this is something that I think if you love dumplings, try this trick. See, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Take a little water on our finger. Gonna make little edges, take some filling. Just like that. Super simple, no crimping or anything like that. Just make a little triangle. Now there's different ways, different methods. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have our cold pan, no heat onto it. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. We're gonna take one of our dumplings, kind of use it as a brush. Just make sure that oil gets everywhere. You're gonna turn this on to high heat. All Alright, so we're gonna add water to the bottom of this, just enough to cover everything. We're gonna let it come to a boil, and as you can see, we're gonna put the lid on top, and we're gonna let this cook for 3 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna let all of this water evaporate, and it's gonna get nice and crispy on the bottom. So we're gonna go for another 2 minutes. Alright, so you can see all the liquid's almost gone. It's almost time to it's getting nice and crispy now. Give it a quick jiggle. And ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves our dumplings. Alright guys, enjoy. Happy Lunar New Year. This is gonna be delicious.